Welcome back to Owen the World Plays Out of the Park Baseball 21 as the Chicago White Stockings. It is time for the 1882 season. As you can see, we've expanded to 15 teams and we are predicted to finish second, but it is a close second. So the biggest thing that we're going to have to watch is can we keep our run prevention down? We've always done pretty good at scoring runs, but defensively, not the best. So a rotation this year is going to be Dean, Pratt, and Cassidy. So hopefully that will get us somewhere. The other thing is our lineup looks a little bit different going forward. Looks like Irwin is starting to pass up. Radcliffe, and we've got, and Farrell's taken second. Corey has beaten out Devlin as well. So that is fascinating. Very fascinating. Nope, I don't want to look at Mike McGarry right now. Chicago players. First baseman, Fred Corey. How are these guys different? Well, it does look like Corey has passed him. And that is interesting. So we'll have to keep our eye on that and see if there is anything we can get for Devlin. I mean, hopefully we can get a reasonable ball player. So that's quite the retooling. Oh, and we're also adding Jack O'Brien in center. So we have pretty much retooled the middle of our entire lineup. First, second, short, and center are all new players coming off of last year. So we should be able to see if we can get something here. Cassette Carpenter, he was not. He is a body that we traded for. Since we do seem to have a little bit extra, let's see if we can get something for Devlin. I mean, or we can always go to our friends who just won't give up Dan Brothers, even though they refuse to play him. Yeah. Nobody's jumping off the page there. So that is a little concerning. But we'll start this off against Buffalo. And we start off going the wrong way. We don't score until the 9th. So, yeah, 3 hits for Anson. He has 3 of the 5. And some things just don't change. Next up, Detroit. There we go. We get on the right side of 6-4. 4-run third inning. Lip Pike gets the big credit. He hit a run-scoring single to make it 2-0. Okay, I guess so. Did start to empty the bench a little bit, so that is fascinating. We got there on 4 hits. I think that's even more interesting. Yikes. And then Louisville. Where is Louisville? Louisville's in the American League. Trying to keep track where everybody is a little more complicated now. 9-5 win. 5 in the second. And Fred Corey hit a 2-run double. Nice. And we've really shaken up our lineup. Anson's now the 3-hitter. He had 2 hits. Farrell had 2. Hyam had 2. Forum had 2. The back end of the lineup driving in all the runs. So that is good. So let's come in here and check this out. The Alleghenies, is this who we're after? There we go. I mean, I still think you should give him up. You can have Fred Corey. You can have Jim Devlin. I'll pay for you to have them. What, you don't want these guys? I still can't get there. What do you need? I'll throw Dude Easterbrook in. I mean, I'll pay. I mean, have we gotten there yet? Yeah. And you also have Roger Connor. Who's the other one? So let's remove him. Let's see if I can get Roger Connor. He's not quite the same player. Stop it. Why are we having so many issues with our mouse today? Yeah, you don't think that worked. Imagine that. Okay. Let's remove him. King Kelly, would you give that up? Yeah. I didn't think so. You've got great players, and you're almost there. That's the thing. Pittsburgh, I think, is going to be back in this here. They finally crawled out of terribleness. Maybe moving to Pittsburgh will be what keys them forward. So Providence. 5-3 win. And Dory Dean, so a 3-1 start. Lit Pike goes 3 for 4. Hyam knocks in 2. And Dory Dean has 2 hits and drives in 2. So, hey, we got a good start. Now it's a doubleheader with Cincinnati. Corcoran and McCormick. Wow. Split them. We'll feel good. Oh, we got them both. That's nice. 7-3. We came on late. 2 in the 8th and 3 in the 9th. And Fred Corey, 4 for 4 with a double and 3 singles. 2 RBI. Cap Anson had a big hit. He went 3 for 5. Drove in a run. Somehow he's found 2 home runs already? Okay. I don't know how we missed that. Unless it was in this one. 4-2. Yep, solo home run in the 6th. 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Yep, he had 2 in this game. 2 solo home runs. Would help if you get him on base, but we get the win. So, good there for Pratt. And we move into first. Nice. Now we play Troy. Can we keep the run going? Oh, player development update. Jack O'Brien. Current power rating drops. Current eye is better. Potential eye is better. His speed improves, but his potential as a catcher drops. Right. But we're playing him as a center fielder because he's a great defensive center fielder. Like, that's really good. So that might be like the biggest thing we've done is we went to a great defensive center fielder who can hit from people who can't. And Tom Poorman, current and eye improved. His speed dropped. He is basically what you would call a average major league player, but a little better at avoiding strikeouts, and he's got some speed. He can play right and center, so that's actually not a bad deal. He's moved through the system, and he can pitch. Man, that's a winner. And so we've got the funky standings. We play Cincinnati. Let's see if we can keep that winning streak against them going. Ooh, not like that. 1-0. Hugh Daly got us really good. We only got 3 hits with them going to Irwin, Anson, and Hyam. Irwin is off to a wretched start. I don't think he was more of a defensive player. He shouldn't be a leadoff hitter. That's a poor decision on our manager's part. He's like an 8 hitter, making some weird decisions. This is where we might have the wrong manager now. St. Louis. Who is St. Louis? Where did they go? Oh, they're in first place. That's why I couldn't find them. And we're not anymore. We lose 7-3. Bobby Mitchell takes us down. Hyam has 2 hits and drives in 2, and that's about the highlights from the game. Next up, Cincinnati again. We're getting all our Cincinnati games out of the way, and they beat us 8-7 this time, and we drop all the way to last in the course of about 4 games. Yeah, Cincinnati got us in the 8th. 3 hits for Pike, 2 for Anson, 2 for Farrell, 2 for Pratt. We didn't play Hyam, and that's what cost us. Okay. Worcester. So, but all of the National League is at 500 and above, and so there's just that part that's bad. We haven't played Louisville yet, so that might help us. Oh, but now we drop below 500, and it really wasn't even as close as it looked. "13 hits, though. 2 for Corey, 2 for O'Brien, 2 for Fran, 2 for Anson, 2 for Farrell. Fran got a home run, so that's good. Getting a little power here. We've got a doubleheader with Troy coming up. I think they're going to throw some good pitchers, but out of that, we moved a game and a half back and shifted into 6th. There's still a lot of variability. Split them. We'll take a doubleheader split. 9-2 win. Fred Corey. Man. 1 for 4, I guess, with the triple for Ann. 2 for 5. Anson 3 for 5, scoring 3 times with a double and a triple, stealing a base as well. Dory Dean picks up the win. He's got a 2.32 ERA, so that's good. But we do lose 5-6, and they got us. They scored them late. Old Hoss Bradborn outpitched us. Although he's not old yet. He's 27. Coming off identical 8 and 22 seasons, though. Man, that's not good. So, only 7 hits, 2 RBIs to O'Brien. He's at 205. Irwin's still looking ugly. But he was a better defensive player. So that was one of those trade-offs we made. But again, manager's decision to bat him first instead of 8th or 9th is, I think, going to hurt us here. Buffalo. They are below us in the standings. That doesn't help, though. It's an 8-7 loss, and we get walked off. John McGinnis. He's not even that good. They emptied it out. Oh, they got Charlie Paper. He's still playing well. Wow. Well, except he's in 237 this year. Pike 2 for 6. Hyam 3 for 4. Anson hit another solo home run. Okay, Cleveland. See if we can get this going in the right direction. Oh, a 10-2 loss. I wonder why we were predicted to be so much better. Brian, 1 for 2, got pinch hit for. Irwin had a 1 for 5, and that thankfully raises his average. Anson with a 1 for 3. 2 for 4 for Hyam. We're going to need to get this going here. Next up, the Athletics, who've jumped out in the American League. Oh, they've rebounded. At least we haven't fallen far out. But man, we're getting hammered right now. Our pitching must have gone. Sadie Hook, 3 for 3 with a home run against us. Anson 1 for 3 again. Hyam 2 for 4. Pratt gets beat up. Louisville and Tommy Bond. See if we can't get this going. Thankfully, Louisville's awful. But Tommy Bond will beat us because he played for us. Oh, but 9-0 shutout. That is nice looking. And a two-hitter at that. Al Pratt. So, it's nice to get to beat up on the bad teams. So Anson had a 1 for 4, drove in 3. Pike with a 4 for 5, driving in 3. That's a nice day. So, two-hitter there. Next up will be Buffalo. Who've gotten ahead of us. We really just need a little run, and we're back in this. But we have not been good. We lose 9-2. Wonder how long you can keep having somebody back who's got a batting average below 100. And 4 ends below 200. Those two things together are not helping. Anson goes 2 for 4. Pike goes 2 for 3. O'Brien 2 for 4. Cassidy goes 2 for 3. Unfortunately, he's not pitching well. We might have picked, well, I don't know if there was a right one. Ooh, a 1-0 win versus Boston. We love a shutout. I know it was a 9th inning. It was Pratt again. So, Farrell got the game-winning RBI. Pike had a 4 for 4 and scored the only run for L2. And it was a double. So, Pratt going in the right direction. Next up, a game against Worcester. We definitely need to get out of the bottom of this mess. We need to just string together like 3 in a row. That's a 9-2. Why does that seem to be our number? We can get 2 runs anytime. 7 runs 7th for them. Dory Dean got beat up. We really emptied the bottom of the lineup. O'Brien had 2 hits. Nobody else had more than 1. And we roll on. Next up, Boston again. So we've dropped all the way to last. Yeah. Yeah, well, I got it. Not quite sure what we do about it, though. I mean, Irwin did have 2 hits. And Cassidy had 3. Everybody got hits. Cassidy drove in 3. Unfortunately, he's the only one who did damage. But the pitching was the issue. So I guess we're going to have to go see if they will. I mean, we need another starter. Yes. We need a starting pitcher. Minimum quality. Let's see if we can find somebody good. Max age 31, let's say. So today we play against Louisville again. Hopefully we can beat them again since we've been pretty bad. I think we do. 6-4. I always like to feel a little more comfortable, but Pratt picks up the win. Foreign has the 2 RBI. O'Brien has a 3-hit day, which is good. 2 hits for him. He's actually not having a bad rookie season. And now New York, the Mutuals. See if we can get something going. Player development update. Jack O'Brien. Getting better. Leach McCraskey. It probably doesn't need to be that far down. That's okay. We're good. We've got some more guys who are ready. Our outfield might be due for a turnover. So, you said Mullane? This who might be a fit? Young? Switch? Okay. Would they do... I mean, he's good. I don't think they'd give him up. Yeah. I didn't think there was anything. I'll throw you Radcliffe. Okay. So, Radcliffe is mad, but he won't let us trade him. I love that rationale. The Athletics. Okay, our 2-game winning streak has moved us into 7th. And we're really not that far out. We just need to string some wins together. Get the right bounces at 9-8. We came back in 8th inning, but Ferran 5 for 5. That is nice. Anson has a 2 for 4. Must have had another home run. I don't know where the 4th came from, but that's good on him. Ferran drives in 4. He's at 22 RBIs. He's doing all the damage. Again. Oh. Yeah, we felt like having our pitcher lead off in shuffling our lineup around. I mean, that makes sense, obviously, is how we would structure our lineup. Right? Now it's Cleveland. 7-5. See, we've strung 4 together. We're almost back to 500. Pratt gets the win. Pike goes 2 for 5, drives in 3. Anson 2 for 4, drives in 1. Foreign 2 hits. Irwin 2 hits to get him to 128. That's the biggest issue. This top of our lineup is not getting hit. If they get hits, we can win. I know, it's a really complicated metric, but hey, that's what happens. Al Pratt got his ERA down to 1.952. Next up, a doubleheader with Detroit. Okay. I would love to. I mean, that is the type of pitcher we would love to have. But I don't think there's anything anybody will give up. That's the problem. So doubleheader with Detroit. And it goes well, and we absolutely wreck them. 16-3. 3 for 5, a home run and 2 singles for Anson, which gets him to apparently 6. He must hit one in the other game as well. Irwin does steal 2 bases to get him to 11. He's stealing bases. He just can't get on base. So 2 for 6 for him, though, which is a big step. And then a 19-4. Yeah. Anson, 3 RBIs. Dory Dean gets the win. Anson goes 4 for 5. Yeah, he had the other home run in this game. A 3 for 6 for Corey. 4 for 6 for Brian. We had 3 RBIs. Yeah, very nice. Dory Dean picks up the win. So, hey, we're moving forward. We've jumped all the way into 5th. Providence has gotten way out in front. That's a little frightening. Now it's New York. We can get ourselves into 4th. See if we can continue our climb. And it goes the wrong way. We give up 9 runs again. We do score 5 in the 8th, but that's about it we have to say about this game. Pike gets 3 RBIs. Farrell 2 hits. Irwin 1. And they get us a little bit of the way there. That's Philadelphia, the Athletics. And Bill Stearns. Oh, man. It's over. Oh. Why didn't he? Yep, and we start our spin the wrong way again. Yeah. I would have pinch hit for Irwin. 148. 1 for 5 raises his average. Hyam has 2 hits. Foreign has 2 hits. Foreign is starting to look a little ugly. Pike. He's still there. He's actually having a better year than he had in the last one. You know. Cincinnati. See if we can just get over this 500 hump. Nope. Going in the wrong way. Not quite sure what we do. And Cassidy gets the lead off when he pitches. That's still one of the more bizarre things we're doing. I don't think we have any more pitchers. I mean, they're all reliever type people. That's, I think, the most bizarre thing. Yeah. And get Gardner again. At some point, we're going to need to figure out how to package a 2-for-1 for somebody. 8-3 versus Troy. Al Pratt picks up the win. Dick Hyam had a good game. 2-for-4, driving in a run. Pike 2-for-4, driving in a pair. Pratt 2.22 ERA, looking good. Foran in the RBI race. Anson leading home runs by quite a bit. Troy again. 11-1. We score them in bunches. Dory Dean gets a lot of credit for this one. We empty the bench. 3 hits for Hyam and 3 for Foran, 2 for Corey, 2 for Dean. Again, the back half of the lineup does all the damage. Irwin continues to just look terrible. Philadelphia. Oh, they're playing good baseball, and we are not. 8-5. I'm not really even sure what we do at this point. I got Arlie Latham. Yeah. He is just outplaying Arthur Irwin. I mean, they're basically the same player. Irwin's probably the better one. But man, is that wretched. 143, yeah. And yet we just keep running them out every game to lead off. Somebody's got to lead off, unfortunately. But I think we could pick anybody else. Worcester. Like, draw names out of a hat. 6-3. Another offer for Irwin. 2 hits for Anson, 2 for Foran. I don't even know how to help him. Like, I mean, at this point, I need them to switch. Yeah. Yeah, I know I've done that, but I figured you'd try. See who else can have bad games. Providence. 7-0. Is that a Pratt game? No, Dory Dean. That's a good game. Hey, we decided to let Farrell lead off, and that goes a little bit better. I mean, somehow we get 6 hits, but it's enough. 2 of them are Dory Dean. He's hitting 289 and should probably bat more. Our pitchers are causing more destruction than anybody else. Now Buffalo. Yeah. 15-6. You go talk to your manager. Your manager is a moron at this point. Because he keeps thinking Arthur Irwin's a leadoff hitter. 15-6, though. 16 hits, 4-run eighth. 4 and 4 for 5 with a triple, 3 singles. Anson gets walked 4 times. Wow. Pike drives in 3 on 2 hits. Radcliffe gets the start and goes 2 for 5. Thankfully, that's one of our better games. Next up, Pittsburgh. Okay, bye. Yeah, if somebody will take you, you can go wherever you want. Because you really don't offer much. Holly Hollingshead is not a great player, and nobody's offering anything. I mean, can we try the starting pitcher? Davu, Dick McBride. I mean, seriously, I think that might be worth taking. I think we have to take the flyer there. No, Joe Blong. Like, I might take the Joe Blong flyer because we sure need to find something. Ed Kaskin, does he solve any issues? It's just another mess in the middle of our lineup. I can have Jack Burdock back. That's awesome. We're Frank Buttery. Yeah, nobody cares about relief pitchers, but I think we gotta take the flyer on. Where'd he go? Not Dick McBride. He's still old. I mean, I hate to do it, but we need to take that flyer. We just need to improve our pitching somehow. I don't know what else they got. Fred Waterman, what would you offer us? I mean, you can't play a position that's valuable to me. I mean, you throw Paper back in. I mean, he can at least. I mean, he used to be able to hit. Don't need him. Doug Allison. A better backup catcher at this point? I think we might make that. What's going to take to get Allison? Okay. I thought you might give him away, but I guess he's still in your starting lineup. Yeah. There are some pretty bad baseball players out there right now. And I can't get any of them free from you guys. So, Holly, yeah, you got beat out. And it wasn't even close. Okay. I mean, I doubt you throw McGinnis in. I think he's a better backup catcher. Oh, you actually are close on it. I'm not going to send Cassidy away just yet. Right. That's pretty useless, so yeah, if you want Al Hall as part of this, I think we can make that work. Okay. Oh, because you like Pop Snyder better than McGinnis. Pop Snyder's the better player. Okay, if I throw the money back at you, will you take it? Can I put cash on it? Is that enough? Okay. I'll make that trade. Yeah, I mean, at this point, we're just trying to see what works, see if we can get lucky, catch lightning in a bottle somewhere. Pop Snyder gives me an extra bat. I mean, you technically... Where did we go? What page did I find? Oh, trade log. Okay. How did I get there? But Charlie Riley can come down. Pop Snyder. We got a better backup catcher. So we'll take that. Let's see if there's anybody else in the trading block that would be an upgrade. I mean, Mike McGeary? Huh. I mean, if Irwin's not going to make it, let's see what we can get here. Well, how he's on the trading block, but you can't trade for him. Got it. Oh, some weird rules. So Pittsburgh, we're tied 500. Providence has gotten way out in front. We get a 4-2 win. So Pratt gives us that. Two hits for O'Brien, who's hitting 293. Anson has 1. Pike has 2. So at least moving in the right direction. We get above 500, move all the way into second place. Wow, that is a lot of mediocrity. Then we get to play Louisville again. That's a plus. They've played 48 games and we've played 37. What? 3-1 win. I hate when they make it that close. Arthur Irwin got a hit, moving him to 141 and an RBI. Fred Tracy gets the other one. Some curious decision making, I think, all the way around. But that's okay. Dory Dean gets a win. Next, Baltimore Orioles. Awesome. Another terrible, terrible team. 8-5. Let's beat up on the bank. Somehow we're falling behind, even though we've won 5 in a row. 3 in the third, 3 in the fourth. Corey, 2 for 4. Arthur Irwin drove into and had a hit. 2 hits for O'Brien. He's over 300. We love that. So, starting to hit. That's good. Cassidy picks up the win. If we can win with Cassidy on the mound, I think that's going to be the key. The other two guys at least hold their own. Player development. Charlie Comiskey. I mean, he actually may be better than Corey at this point. I mean, they're somewhat similar players. So, interesting decisions to be made here. I mean, we don't have to bring Comiskey up yet. I mean, I don't know if it would make that much of a difference. We're playing Buffalo. Charlie Buffington, 5 and 10. Received a personal. Frank Hankinson. Pitcher. 26. Huh. What are you upset about? Oh, your performance. Oh, I get that in your team record. I mean, that would be an improvement. I know. Okay, well, we can't trade for them, so I guess we'll just keep playing. And we get to play Wooster, who for 50 games, who's playing very well. We've rolled all the way up into second. Pratt is pitching well. Pike is in the batting race. Anson's got a nice home run lead. Looks like Levi Mayerl's having an awesome year. And Dunlap. Yeah, Dunlap looks like has made the switch here. Oh, wow. So, doubleheader with Buffalo. So who gets in? Pratt. Through his half season, he is 8 and 6 in 14 starts. I mean, still going, but. And then George Knight, 5 in the third innings. He gets an all-star nod for that. Dick Hyam, another good choice. Still a good catcher. Hitting 300 again, so that's good on him. But man, not driving in runs anymore. In Pittsburgh, they decided to go with Roger Connor as their first baseman. They have made some of the most irrational decisions. Anson, having an Anson-ish year, 327, 6 home runs, through 41 games. Anybody else make it? Oh, Jack O'Brien. He might be headed towards a Rookie of the Year, too. He's looking really good. How's that fielding? Is he really that good of a center fielder? Yeah, they're going to give him that. He's having a monster start to his career, and then let Pike. Just continues to hit, even though he's 37. He is a machine. Okay, double header versus Buffalo for the right to second place. And it's a split. So 6-4. Two hits for O'Brien. That's really about all that happens in that one. And the one we win 8-1. There's a 4-run eighth. They're going to say Pike had a big hit. A 1-for-5 for Irwin gets him to 149. That's awful. Farrell 2-for-4. The kids are having sophomore slumps. That's the only way to put it. Anson a 2-for-4. Whew. Yeah, Pike keeps hitting. Home run, Foreign hit his second. Good on him. We get to play at Pittsburgh with the home run challenge, so that is interesting. Doesn't matter as we lose. I can't pay attention. 6-5. Dory Dean gets note for pitching a decent game, but apparently it's not enough. And the home run challenge goes to Fred Dunlop. It was 23. Complete stud. He was a first pick. Yeah. Type of player you can build your team around. And then we have the All-Star game, which Ned Hanlon gets credit for. Interesting. Buttery for Deasley. Baltimore is trading Pat Deasley. Okay, so essentially backup catcher for Frank Buttery. So a reliever who basically everybody's got too many of, and Frank Pierce. A hard-throwing pitcher. That's kind of a trade that doesn't have all that much that really matters. Play versus Detroit, top of the American League, looking really good. Top of the National League, not so good. Well, what just happened? No, that's not what I wanted. Hit the wrong button. Finish the day versus the Wolverines. Okay, you want to be traded? We'll trade you, Devlin. See if we can get something. Yeah, you're worried about me. Expiring personnel contracts. Hitting coach. Dark. Okay, well, we'll extend him. This year, not so much. 5 at 75? Would you take that? Thanks. Renteria. Okay, 5 at 200. Campbell. Okay. Offer you an extension. 5 at 50. Thank you. And a diagonal 4. Huh? Well, I think we're still going to offer you an extension. Just because we don't care enough. There we go. That was a good number. So the question is, what do we do with Jimmy Wood? I think we do have to look at our relationships here. Team, that's not what I need. Team chemistry. Joe Blong, Arthur Irwin, and Jack O'Brien. Well, okay, they're understood. Unmotivated, selfish, Blong and Guth. Who cares? Outspoken, disruptive, Hyam. Prankster is Alfred Metcalf. We like Fred Corey. Okay. So we have good team chemistry, but Mr. Devlin, is it time? Well, it is time. So I mean, if we can get rid of him, that would be awesome. Oh wow, there is nothing. There is just nothing available. If we can bring Bellin back again, I think that's kind of over. Trading block. I think Alec McGarry is the best available. I just don't know. So, I mean, at this point, it's technically the halfway point of the season, although there's still like 70 games to go because we just had the All-Star break. So we're going to go ahead and end the episode here because we've gone a long time. And we'll see you in the next one when we see if we can do something in the second half of the season. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.